Welcome back, everybody. Let's play Viva Piñata. So we're almost done in this garden. I believe we just have one more Piñata species to breed, and to do that we need to dig out a bunch more water. Thing is, I don't want to hack away this path, or this path, because I want to be connected to town, to Lepus' house, otherwise this would just be going into water, which would be weird. Or to back here. I mean, there's really a need to go back here, I guess? Like, I don't know who's walking out here. It's literally just letting the Stardust walk into my place, if I so choose. Which is kind of a weird approach to take now that I think about it, but... I mean, the dirt connects regardless. Although the same thing could be said for here. I could fill this part in, but I need as much water as possible right now. It'd also give the ruffians a place to walk in here, so they don't have to make their own path out of dirt, which would actually be really helpful. Hopefully we won't see too many more ruffians, though, before we leave here. We're almost at 70. Cool. What else do we dig away? I guess I'll just thin out some of these paths a bit more. I think it looks a little peculiar if I thin them out too much, but it is what it is. This tree isn't really in the center anymore, though, unfortunately. So, going off of my experience with other piñatas, though, it's highly possible I'll get to 70, and then there'll still not be hearts above these Chippos' heads. I'll actually have to dig out a good bit more, because I think the same thing happened with the Lacatodes, or some other species that required water. I actually had to dig out a lot more water than the game said I needed, for some reason. Just bit by bit, but it adds up. I do appreciate that the NPCs actually use the pathways you make, though. Leafos actually gets use out of the paths I make for her. Cedos, on the other hand, just has to charge the water if he wants it to come here, or he has to come all the way around. Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen Cedos in this garden in a very long time. So maybe he just doesn't come in here because of that. But Leafos gets use out of it. Dramatic, emotional, ditch digging music. At least we'll never have to dig as much as we have dug here in this pond. Okay, so at this point it's less of like a central platform and more just like a little bit in the middle. It's just an intersection. I think this place looked better before we had to start terraforming it again. Somebody drowned. Here we go. Okay, cool. Nope, you're not going inside. Well, I guess I can't tell you. Guess I can't tell you what to do. You're coming out, though. I demand it. Because now we can breed these guys. Don't you dare. Come on, Cher. Yes, this place doesn't look quite as nice anymore, I don't think. Since we don't have flowers anymore. We actually don't have paths going all along anymore. We don't really have a central hub anymore. This isn't even centered, although it never really made sense in the first place. Okay, you guys meet in the middle. Come on, you two, what are you doing? No, your hearts don't disappear. You don't get to do that. Maybe I won't be able to master romance these guys. I don't know if they will take up more space or not. Their hearts are going in and out of existence. They're palpitating. Here we go. That magical moment. After all this time. We've put a... It's taken us a lot of work. Oh, good job. Thanks for flying to the camera. It's taken us a lot of work to get to these guys. Jeez. This is a really, really simple one. Also massive. Jeez. Massive pain. It's weird seeing these Chippos so small. I don't know what this is supposed to be, though. What's it look like? Just a circle. There's 2 circles in it. And actually, circles inside those circles. It's not like their nose, is it? Like their snout? I don't think so. Could be, I guess. But then what's the circle on the inside? Inside the smaller circles. No idea. Whatever. I might not master romance these guys then if we don't have enough space. How many piñatas do we even have here? That's... how many do we have on each of these? 7, 14. I actually have a lot. We can get rid of the tafflies and butterscotch though. Okay, that was actually kind of funny. Why are these piñatas this good at moving when they're... Oh, 10 eagle drown. Good job. Again? Why aren't they this good at moving, though? I'm telling them to go somewhere. What is the level cap? I don't remember now. Oh my god. A lot of experience for these guys. Dude! Okay, got almost an entire level at level 60 for that. Or maybe, in fact, maybe an entire level. Egg is here. Okay, cool. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say goodbye, taffly. I'm gonna say the same thing to a couple other tafflies too, for that matter. Do I want to try to master romance these guys though? It might be kind of tough. In fact, I'm gonna have a choice of easier piñatas to romance in future gardens, and I don't need the extra money. So in fact, no, I won't master romance these guys. I'll say we're done here. I see you don't do more damage if we do this, for instance. I don't even know what the better handle is supposed to do or anything. Let's wait for this to hatch. Oh! Then we'll be done here. I wish time would pass while I'm in my journal, but that's not going to be the case. Let's take a quick look again at piñatas. See which piñatas I've romanced and all that. Make sure I'm not missing anything strange. Pret's Tail, where would that be? That could be in the woods. Oh, I might go there next, actually, instead of the fantasy garden. Darn it. I kind of want to go to the fantasy garden now, though. Sure bad, I know where that is. It's gonna be the mine, or whatever we called it. Corolla, same thing, probably. Profitamol, definitely. Buzzinge, probably there too. Macrocoon, I don't know. That could be... I don't know, we have so many things in the woods already. Red Hots will be in the mine. Sin Monkey and the other primate, those will be in the woods. I'll have to rely on Gresham for that. Fizzly Bear will also probably be in the woods. Rustachio, they'll actually be in the fantasy garden, I think. It would have made sense in the farm, but whatever. They'll be in the fantasy garden. Alphanilla might be in the I don't know where that would be, actually. Fantasy garden, maybe? Also maybe fantasy garden? I'm not sure. You need to have a bunch of flying piñatas for the eaglet to come, don't you? No, there's lots of species. Lots of species, oh my god. We'll see. This is definitely the fantasy garden, though. Okay. So I think we'll just spend the rest of this episode... I don't know if we're going to do much anything here. Potentially just waiting. And reflecting. Waiting for this to hatch. Once this one hatches, we might... I think we'll say then that we're done with this garden. I think this garden kind of peaked at one point, then kind of fell further from there. But I do at least like the houses that are here. It's also very few houses. But, like, I can't have more land than this if I want to breed these Chippos. You need to... In all seriousness, you need to build an entire garden just for Chippos. Oh my god, it's happening again. You know what, I'm just gonna sell you. Yeah, they get stuck in the mud. Is that supposed to be like a feature? I don't know. But It just continuously gets sad in there. But I mean, I embarked on this garden. I started this garden just for the Chippos. That's why I started a garden where I was digging out all the ground to just replace with water. And I finished it with breeding Chippos. So, there you go. Finally, life mission accomplished. So I'll pack up and go somewhere else as soon as this guy's done. I don't know if I'll actually sell this guy or not. I won't wait for him to go into cocoon, I don't think. I'll just wait for it to hatch. Just to have, I don't know if I'd call it closure, but I feel like I've actually finished the breeding thing. Instead of just saying, hey, there's an egg here now, and that's it. I wonder which garden I've spent the most time in. I don't know if it would be this one or not. I spent a ton of time in here for a while, though. For a really long time. We still have Cosmo. Not Wanda, though. Wanda got eaten. Or no, Wanda didn't get eaten. Wanda just got turned into a Candary. Hatch egg. These darn high-level Piñatas that take forever to hatch. Pretzels, though, yeah, so there are gonna be a couple Piñatas. I guess I'll just try to fit into the woods garden, but I already have so many Piñatas, I'm already having issues with fitting them all inside. I might have to get rid of a couple species or something there. And to get Pretzels, I'll have to have bunnycombs, too. I'll probably just have Gretchen catch the bunnycombs for me, but I'm also already going to be waiting on other species with Gretchen. I have some disposable income, so I can probably just express a few things. Namely to a bunnycomb or two. But I also want to get baboons and sand monkeys, since trying to get a second wild one of each species hasn't really worked out. Dude, freaking hippo eggs take forever. Come on, man. You can do it. It's weird how blurry the eggs are. I don't know if this game seems to like apply a blur effect on its sprites or something. It's kind of weird. Come on, man. Oh, they're out. See? You're not alone. Come on now. You can do it. There's all the spearmint back there. There we go. Little Chippo. It's way huger than that. It's the size of lots of action. It's bigger than lots and lots of adult Piñatas. Good job, Chippo. How much are these guys worth anyways? 2,700 at birth. Jeez, I would make so much money off these guys if I sold them. If I master romanced them and sold them. I won't do that. We're done here. Lots and lots of work. Jeez. Okay. So, that having been done, that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Viva Piñata. I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. I want to go to one of these two, but the woods are calling us for a little bit longer. But this one also shouldn't take too long to finish up, and then we can get to Fantasy and Mine. Fantasy is where we'll get rid of the Malwolves too, finally. Anyways, bye guys. Oh, where am I going to actually keep Malwolves and breed them? Maybe in the Fantasy. We'll see. Bye everyone.